Good day guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In my last video tutorial, I talked about how to calculate age in Excel, where I explained how to use this logical formula using the rundown function, dated if function, and so on. Okay, in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to calculate percentage in Excel. So calculating percentage increase in Excel, you must have at least two values. For example, if you have two numbers, then to find percentage increase, we first subtract the smaller numbers from a bigger number and then divide the obtained value with the smaller numbers among both the values. Okay, we may get the answer in decimal, and to convert this value into percentage, you click on the percentage symbol in the home menu number section. The obtained percentage will increase the value from this smaller to bigger. Alright, in mathematical percentage calculation, we usually use the part, then divided by the whole, then we multiply it by the 100. So we will now get the percentage value. Okay, for example, suppose you had $80 and you give out $20 to your best friend. If anybody asks you how much did you give in percentage wise, okay, the formula mentioned above then can be calculated by performing a simple calculation, just like we use 20 divided by 100, then we multiply by what? 20 divided by 80, we multiply by what? 100, then you get 25% as a portion you give out to your friend. Okay, this is how we usually calculate the percentage everywhere in everyday's life. In Excel, the basic formula for calculating percentage is we use a part, then we divide it by the total, so which we arrive at the percentage value. Okay, the only difference between the mathematical and the Excel percentage calculation is in Excel we use the multiplication sign. That is, we use multiplication sign, then we multiply by 100, then, and this is missing because this is missing in Excel, because in Excel, when calculating a percentage, you don't have to multiply the resulting value fraction by 100, since Excel will automatically calculate it to convert it to percentage format, which will be applied to Excel. Now let's now delve into how to calculate a percentage increase in Excel. To increase the value or to calculate the amount of percentage increase in Excel, below here now can be used. However, I'm going to calculate the percentage increase or percentage in Excel using the formula right here that I put over here. So we can use the new value divided by the old value, then we multiply by 1, or we can use the new value, we subtract it from the old value, then we divide it by the old value, or we can also increase a specific number in Excel. So then we add a percentage value that we want to increase. Okay, now let's do that. Okay, let's check out the various available Excel option or formulas for calculating percentage increase. Let's calculate percentage increase between these two numbers in Excel, which I have already created on this table here. I need to calculate the percentage increase in the year 2002 compared to year 2001. Now this formula can be used to calculate the percentage increase value between the two numbers. Okay, so I'm going to use this formula right here. We use the new value divided by old value, then we subtract it by 1. So I'm going to select the cell. I'm going to select a blank cell where I need to enter the formula. That is, I will select the cell C4 where I will enter equal to sign. Okay, so I'm going to enter equal to sign, then open the parentheses, then I'm going to pick the cell B4 right here. Okay, so I'm going to pick this which is a new value, say B4 divided by the old value, which is A4. So I'm going to close the parentheses, then I'm going to minus it by 1, then enter the function key. Okay, let me remove the percentage there first, because I'm going to explain how I arrived. So you can see the percentage we got 0.21 as a word percentage. So hold on, let me highlight it and remove the put it in general. Okay, good. So we arrive at the 0.21 as a percentage, where the new number is what, the 56, and the, or I can enter the reference one, which is what, the B4, and where the old number is what, 46, and or I can enter the reference number, which is what, A4. These are the two value which I need to compare. So now here I need to convert it to a percentage value here, and the step are to use to convert this result from decimal to percentage format. So I need to select this cell C4 here, and I'm going to right click right here. So then I will click on the format cell, then navigate down to the percentage. Okay, so once I navigate down to the percentage right here, then I'm going to choose 2 decimal places here. You can see, so I'm going to choose 2 decimal places here. Once I do that, then click on what, okay. So you can see that it has converted to what, percentage right here. Note, if the new value in year 2002 is decreased compared to year 2000, compared to the old value in the year 2001, it will result in a negative value or number, which indicate the decline in the value added. Okay, let's now look okay, let me fill up the remaining cell there right there. So now let's now look at another example using another formula to calculate the percentage increase, as I have explained earlier. So we can also use a new value, then we multiply by the old value, then we can now divide it by the old value. So which is, here is the new value, which is 2002. So the old value is what, 2001, then we can now divide it by the old value, which is 2001. So let's perform that task right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put equal to sign right here. So then new value, which is our year 2000, sorry, so I'm going to put the parentheses right here. So new value right here, then I'm going to deduct it from the old value, which is year 2001. Okay, so I'm going to divide it, then close my parentheses, then divide it by what, the old value, which is right here. Okay, then you can see that we arrive at the same answer. So now let us now convert it to percentage right here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to right click, then navigate to the format cell. So once I do that, then pick the percentage right here, then change here to decimal, 2 decimal places, then click on what. Okay, so we still arrive at the same answer right here. Okay, you can see the report. So usually the result of the percentage changes appear in decimal format. Okay, so which now we are converted to what, to percentage. Now let's now delve into how to increase a number by a specific percentage. Okay, so we can see percentage increase by a specific number. So I want to increase it by 25%. Okay, to increase value or a number by a specific percentage, this formula can be used. So you can use the amount, then multiply by, then open the parentheses, then plus 1 plus percentage, then you close the parentheses right here. Okay, so let's say I want to increase the cell B4 by what, 25%. This cell I want to increase it by 25%. So what I'm going to do right here is that, so I'm going to place equal to right in the cell E4 now. So which this cell I want to increase the cell B4 right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this I'm going to reference this right there. So then put a multiplication sign right there. So then open my parentheses, then add 1 to it, then plus, so what's percentage I want to increase? I want to increase to 25%. Okay, so I want to increase to 25%. Okay, so then we close my parentheses, then hit on my enter key. So now you can see that I'll be able to increase this value by 25%, which is what, 70%. So now I'm going to highlight and I'm going to fill the remaining boxes right here. You can see that, so increasing by increase 50% to by 25%, you arrive at 70. 57% you arrive at 71.25. 58% you arrive at 72 point, and so on and so forth. This is how to use percentage in Excel. Likewise, how to increase a specific number with a percentage right in the Excel. Okay, now please always note this: the decimal format to a percentage format can be done with help of the shortcut. You can hold your control shift plus the percentage, and note it applies the percentage format with no decimal places. So definitely you have to do that. Usually percentage value that occurs during the result in Excel are stored as a decimal value or format. We have to convert them into percentage, and then the decimal format to percentage format conversion can be done either through a ribbon option right here, or ribbon option, or format using the format cell option right here. So thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I'll keep giving you more of the Excel function. Bye and stay blessed.